Guess what? Guess what? It's another episode of the Debatable Decisions Podcast. And I got a special guest. I'll let you know who it is in a minute. Fuck it. I can't wait. Rell Rell is in the building.
Rap, aka Rell, whatever you want to call me.
717, stand up.
Harrisburg.
Stand up.
Uptown to be exact. What's up, man? We in the building.
Sometimes you see people in the hood, you meet them in jail, in school, whatever. And they got an energy to say they don't belong right here. They need to be somewhere else. Yeah, when I see these young men, this is what I feel. Like, you need to be somewhere else. Get some different energy. Yeah,
some different type of beat.
That made me think that you couldn't mess with it. Like, you ain't had nothing for it.
It ain't really my vibe, to be honest. I liked it, though.
No, you should be able to spit to anything, champ.
That's true.
Yeah. Real rap Rell, ladies and gentlemen. It's my man. Good guy.
I appreciate that.
Dope artist. Like, really dope. Like, if you listen to his music, I think you'll be able to vibe to it. What's the latest project you got out, champ?
I just got singles out right now. I ain't really dropped no project.
That's smart.
Yeah, because it's like people, if you ain't really a big name dropping a project.
Ain't nobody running to it.
Right. And it's like you wasting your music right now. The best thing to do is try to get a single and push it.
And it saves you money because you got to push a project completely different than you got to push a single. You got to spend a whole lot more money pushing an album.
Facts.
Yeah, so I got you. That's a smart move. What's the latest single you have out?
A Wonderful Feeling. I just dropped a video to that.
Okay.
I got a couple singles. I got Dreams to Reality. I got that one.
Who produced some of these joints?
These are some producers I met. Lavish Beats. I've been dealing with him. He from YouTube.
Shout out
doing
Lavish
a lot of
Beats
beats with him and buying his beats. He's dope. In the city, I got in-house producers. Jared, he's a dope one.
Shout out to Jared.
Rico the Hitmaker.
Okay. I'm not familiar with Rico, but okay. Shout out to Rico.
You ain't familiar, but he just did this thing with 808 Mafia. So he got some motion, and
Yeah, I'm a little behind. I'll admit that.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. With good money. So, growing up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania?
Absolutely.
The whole time?
Uptown, born and raised.
Okay. What school you went to? You went to Camp Curtin?
Yeah, Camp Curtin.
Went to Hamilton?
Hamilton. Yeah, I got kicked out of Hamilton.
Ben Franklin?
Yeah, I've been Franklin.
Okay. What daycare center you went to?
The church.
Which one?
They used to have like the little after school daycare programs at the church.
Which church?
That. Right there. I don't even remember what they said. I don't even remember the name of it, but I know it's on Lexington and Wisconsin. They used to have this summer program. Everybody from uptown used to go there though.
Okay. You ever play ball in the Y?
Nope. I never played an organized sport, man.
Never?
Never.
Why not?
I mean, listen, if you count like...
Was it nice enough?
No, I'm nice though.
I don't know.
I give respect though. Like, listen, I listen. If we go to the hard top and bet for some money, I take people's money, man.
I don't know, man. That's you saying that. I ain't never heard nobody else.
But
say
it's
that,
stamped though. I might even got like videos of proof and all that.
Oh, you got receipts?
Oh man, why not?
Okay, I got you. Yeah, no question. So Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. What year were you born?
1990, man.
Okay, 90s baby.
Just made the 90s.
90s baby.
Just missed the 80s.
Yeah, just missed the 80s. Started off the 90s. Okay. So what was that like in the beginning?
Just like everybody else in the night, it was rough. Like I feel like, well, I don't know, maybe because I'm older now, I just feel like
it was normal.
Yeah, but the struggle back then was real compared to like I see people struggle now, and it'd be like it's not the same struggle we had back then. Maybe
I honestly think it's the same struggle, it just look different. It looks prettier, right? Because they glorify it so much. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know what we was sitting in. We didn't know what how old were you when you realized you was broke, or maybe you wasn't broke? Mommy, daddy might have been a hustler.
I knew from the beginning we was broke. The roaches, the mice,
Okay.
like
Mommy and daddy was together?
no. My pops. I met my pops when I was like 6. He was in jail. Like he caught a bid like right after I was born, and then like he ain't come home till I was like 6.
After that, relationship tight or no?
He went back.
He went
so
back.
It was like when he was out, yeah, like the relationship was like, okay, you my dad, what's up? But then it's like you go back, and as a kid, like you don't really understand, okay, where he at, you know what I mean, what's going on. You see other people with their dad, but you know, you get used to it. But my mom, you know, she had got married, so it wasn't no male figure around. But
did you give your stepfather?
My dad though.
Did you give your stepfather an opportunity to be a good father? Or were you a little knucklehead?
Yeah, I was probably a knucklehead. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cause in my eyes, like I'm so much like my dad that you ain't. I don't care. You know what I mean?
That's loyalty.
Right.
Yeah, no question. So Pop Duke's home now?
No, my pops passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. How long ago?
2007.
Okay. So before he passed, were y'all able to spend some time?
No, it's crazy. Like
I'm listening.
My pops was locked up like my whole life, man. All the way up till I was like 15. I had got shot, and my mom's had made me go stay with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was living up in like Wilkes-Barre, you know what I mean? So that was my first time like even stepping outside of Harrisburg. I only went up there for like 4 months though. You know what I mean? Like
it only lasted 4 months?
Yeah, like I was going to school up there or whatever, and then what happened, my pops had got locked up. I was actually staying up there still, like trying to pay the rent and all that shit, and then they called like the little children, youth people on me, and they said I was staying there by myself, and they came and got me and put me on the train back to Harrisburg, and then.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why was he getting locked up? Did he have a habit? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Drugs, like I ain't gonna act like he was perfect, but
nah, that shit is real. We all come on, man. We all been through the same shit. Trust me, we all been through some variation of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That has affected all of our lives in some way. So enjoy being who you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. All right, so Pop Duke's got a habit, in and out of jail. Really didn't meet him until you was 6.
Right.
What was Mom Duke like? Like, what was going on with her?
Man, she was mom and dad.
Okay. Like, strong black woman?
Oh, my God, man.
Yeah.
Really like the strongest. Like, she been through hell. 4 boys.
Ooh.
You feel me? Like
4 knuckleheads?
Oh, my God, man. Nah, man. Nah. Honestly, I'm like
D1.
Yeah, black sheep, whatever you want to call it, what they label it, man. I'm like, mind you, I'm the youngest. I'm a baby too. You feel me?
All same father?
No, me and my next to oldest brother that's next to me got the same father, and the 2 oldest got the same father.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
I was the one. Like, but look, they all went to college. You know, they live in North Carolina now. I'm the only one still here in Harrisburg. My mom, everybody.
Okay. Can't leave it alone.
I couldn't just like leave because I want to get away now better than ever. But like, grow up, start having kids, start
responsibility.
Like, I couldn't just leave my kids behind.
Yeah, no question. Then you'll be doing the same thing he did.
Right.
I'm sorry. I apologize about that.
Man, this weather crazy.
No, it's some cigarettes, champ. I need to leave them alone.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah. So Mom Duke's a superwoman. Pop Duke's kind of falling short.
Right.
What was school like? Like, what was you going through? Did you want to see Pop Duke's? Like, are you rebelling because of you want to see your pops or?
No, man. One thing about it, anybody that know me that went to school, I was probably one of the smartest people in the class, man. Like, I was the class clown. I was the class like person to get in trouble all the time, but they'd tell you I was an honor roll student. Like, they would used to be surprised, like, yo, he'd make the honor roll and be able to go on a field trip, but he was being bad, so he couldn't go. Like, I was that dude. I'm telling you, man.
I got you.
But I'm intelligent, man. I always been. Like, I always just, like to learn.
I
School
agree.
was never a problem for me.
I agree. I definitely agree with you. Definitely a pretty intelligent dude. I don't think you always make the right choices.
Right. But it's the difference between common sense and book smart.
And wisdom. It's a difference between wisdom and knowledge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wisdom is knowledge is having the information, understanding the information. Wisdom is being able to apply that.
Right.
And that comes with age. That comes with time. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But good student, where did it start going left? Like, when did the streets? Because you were probably super intelligent, and school was probably boring for you. It was probably pretty easy for you because you were so intelligent.
It was. It was like it wasn't no like challenge for me. Like I was always like excelling.
So when did you decide to make the streets your challenge?
It was just like I always been around it like my whole life. You feel me? Like my whole family. Like my grandma's house was like the card game house, the gambling house. You feel me? So I grew up around like the streets. My whole family, you know what I mean, was in the streets. So it wasn't like not to glorify it, but that's just a way of life. Like that's what
it is. What it
I
is.
grew up. So it was like it wasn't hard when like
We're not glorifying, but at the same time, we're not gonna be ashamed of it.
yeah, no, I'm not. You know, it made me who I am today, regardless. But like I said, it wasn't until my older brothers moved to North Carolina, so it was like the only people I do got look up to was like older cousins and stuff like that was in the streets.
Right. Okay. Did you feel abandoned?
Yeah, man. What? I used to cry. What? Like, cause they would leave and get on the highway to go, and like I'd be the only one that can't go, and then be like, "Why? Cause he too bad. Like, I can't handle him. Like, and I had to understand. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
you made it hard for him too.
Yeah. So it was like I kind of like as a child, I kind of resented my grandma for that a little bit. Like, dang, you took them, but you ain't want to take me. Like, you know, it took me to get older and understand like what I would have put that lady through. Like, look what the hell I was doing up here. You know what I mean? Imagine me putting my grandmom through that. You know what I mean? What I put my mom through. Like, she would have been able to handle that.
You can't say.
It could have been different.
Yeah. You can't say that, but she had to make an executive decision.
Facts. She did what she could to help my mom. You know what I mean? It was a lot of help.
Yeah. She had to make an executive decision.
Right. But it went from 3-4 boys in the house to all right, I'm the only child now. What you think I'm gonna do? Like naturally I'm gonna go to where, you know what I mean?
Not necessarily,
but what else do I got when I'm around it?
But if you would have seen different, you would have did different. But I understand. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand. It's just the fact that you felt abandoned. That's what I was more concerned with, because you as a child, that's scary. Yeah. And we don't always deal with fear the right way. Like,
man, I think emotions. A lot of us are. It's just who's going to admit it or not. Like, who has enough
that's what we do
courage to admit, yeah, I felt that way. I'm in tune with my feelings, man. People that listen to my music, they hear it. Like,
exactly.
I'm letting y'all know, listen, you know what I mean? I ain't happy today. You feel me? Like, I'm going to tell you why, though.
That's what makes your music so powerful. That's what makes your verses so powerful, because it's usually you. And you say it in your music. I make music about my life.
Right.
So I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? But, so everybody moved to North Carolina. This is when you feel abandoned, afraid. Is this when the music came?
To be honest, like music always, like I've always
been writing.
No, I can't even say that. Yeah, to a certain extent. Let me take that back. Probably since like 13 years old. Like I used to like this around like when 50 first came out with like Get Rich or Die Trying and all of that. Like that's when I was like, man, yeah, I could do this. Like I sit there, but how I learned how to rap, and I don't even think I ever really told nobody this, was like I used to just listen to the songs and just rap over the beat. Like I just tune out like whatever they were saying on the song, and just in my mind all I hear is the beat, and I just rap over top of it. You know what I mean? I might had the same flow as them, or you know what I mean, but just switching up the words. But that was me like teaching myself how to rap like at a young age though.
That's dope. That's dope. You're able to capture that energy, no question.
Yeah. So it was like music always been in my life, man.
So how long from the age of say 13 when you started writing did you get the courage to put out music, to let other people hear it?
I think the first time I ever even went to a studio, like like 24.
Okay.
Like honestly, that was the first time I ever like I came home and a friend of mine racked up. He was like just starting to rap for real, for real. He was like, "Yeah, you know I rap," and I was
Shout out
like,
to
"What?"
Racked Up.
Yeah, that's my guy. He was like, "You know I rap now, bro," and I was like, "What? I rap too." Like, mind you, I've been in jail writing all these raps. So he took me to the studio. My first time ever going to a studio. We went to Pro Sounds, and he introduced me to Sultan. I think
Shout out to Sultan.
at this time All Star and them was there,
Shout out to
Engineer
All Star.
and Cash and
Yeah.
all them and T.O.
Cash.
And that was
Yeah.
me, my first introduction like to them guys. You know what I mean?
No question. A lot of them dudes had a lot to do with the Harrisburg sound right now.
Yeah, man, they
Yeah.
still
Shout out to all of them.
pioneers in the city with the music.
So 24 years old, you go in the studio for the first time. You go in the studio for the first time, you fell in love.
Oh man, it was like I knew it was what I wanted to do. Like from there, it was like what any little money I would get, man, I'm booking me a session. Like
Okay.
broke, I ain't care. Like yo, how much you charge? But that led to just like, all right, now I'm just going to anybody's studio. Oh, you charge what, 20 an hour? All right, well, I'm coming. But go there and record some shit that sound like
Trash. Trash.
Exactly. Man.
I got you. What is it that you want from this? Like, why do you do it? Because I'm real hard on artists now because I feel like a lot of artists are truly just in love with the lifestyle and not the art. And the reason why I say that and why I say it so often around here is because you'll see a person to go to the studio, go live.
I've never done that before. Not to cut you off, but
I got you. But this is not just directed at you. I'm just saying,
right.
in general, what I've seen often, they'll do all of that, but their stage performance, their stage presence is trash. They don't work on that.
Right.
They don't know a DJ.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They're not trying to really give you a hip hop performance. They just want the spit like LL, get all the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like jump around a little bit, be out of breath, microphones in
all
your
right,
pocket.
so listen, right?
I'm listening.
I think what separates me from most of them is like I don't like anybody that knows me. I don't live like no rapper. Like I don't even try to like people that know me. Like yeah, now like a lot of people know me because I've been doing it like long enough that they know he makes music. But when I'm out in my city, like people don't look at me as no rapper for real, for real. They just know me as Rell. You know what I mean? They don't call me no real rap, none of that. Like unless it's I'm on stage or something or I'm doing something like in reference to music. But people know me as Rell. Like I'm just me. I don't be in the clubs all like that. I don't even do that. Like I want to come to the club if I'm performing. These DJs ain't playing my music. Why do I want to be in the club? Like
okay, so
I ain't on that.
Right there. What you just said, these DJs aren't playing my music. Why do you think they're not playing your music?
And like I'm humble enough to say like I said, everybody my music ain't meant for everybody. So it's like it may be just that my music ain't like the typical club music though. Like do I have some of them records that I'm working on and ready to release? Yeah, but people know my music like they'll label it as like pain music or you know what I mean? Like so it's like don't nobody really want to go to the club to hear that. And I get that. I'm humble enough to know like, hey, I don't gotta hear my shit in the club, but I know my music is still good. You feel me?
All right, so what you just said, that's your opinion, right?
Right.
That's your perspective. Right?
Right.
But you can't guarantee that that's the truth or that's fact.
Right. That's like I said, that's me humbly speaking.
I got
I
you.
may also still feel like, damn, they just ain't fucking with me. Or damn, they just ain't, you know what I mean?
Or you didn't properly put the campaign together to get a DJ to play your and spin your music. So all of that is a science as well as creating the music.
Okay.
You feel me? It's not just make the music and now expect everyone to support a bite. You have to strategically do things to get people to bite.
Right.
So it's not just putting up on YouTube. I heard a lyric when you was like, my city say they support me, but I only get 7 likes.
Right.
people gotta work to get more than 7 likes. Shit, am on my social media. I'm not active enough, so I really don't get a lot of likes.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
You feel me? I'm not active enough, so I know why. I think your music is dope, but I don't think you've pushed one of your projects properly. And you could have, and you still can, but I don't think you're going to your most what you put the most value on is going and creating dope music.
Right.
You don't put that same amount of value on a marketing and promotional campaign. You understand what I'm saying? I said a marketing and promotional campaign. You don't put that much value into doing that part. So that's that's where you fall short. I know you have music that can shake the streets up. I know that. I even feel like you got a couple hits.
Right.
And I've told you that before. Like, you got some shit, especially the joint with Big Guy. Right. That shit is crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Along with other joints that you put out, but you don't spend enough time and enough money and energy into getting people to like it.
Right.
Right. First, they gotta recognize your voice.
Right.
After they recognize your voice, they gotta like your voice. Once you get somebody to be able to listen to you one time, you should be able to feed them anything.
Right.
But you gotta get them to listen.
I feel like I be having that effect on people though. Honestly.
Okay.
I agree with you though, man. Like, I won't even try to sit up here and try to act like, nah, bro, but I ain't making no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wasn't pushing my music the way I was supposed to. Like, and that's always been like my biggest regret. If you want to be honest, you know what I mean? And you ain't even asked me that question, but I could say that, like, that's one of my things, because I felt like even at the age I'm at now, like I'm 33 now, and it's like
still a young man,
right? But I just always still felt like, man, I could have been so much further if I would have did like things you just was naming, like marketing my music more and just pushing it. Period. You know what I mean? To the next level. Like, everywhere I go though, like, I get that love for my music. The same type of reaction you just said, like, nah, I listen to your music, I think it got, but it's always the but. You feel me? And it's like I gotta be able to. Like, now, like, I just came back from New York yesterday, you know what I mean? And it was like, I've been up there twice in the last 7 days, you know what I mean? Just like up there, just like no real mission, but just try to get away from here. Let me see what I can go up there and find. I do.
Oh, so next time you go, let me know.
Man, that's what you want to go this week. I swear to God, I'm going back up there. Like,
yeah.
I won't sit here and try to fraud, like, hey, let's go this weekend, and we really ain't going. Let's go. Listen, I need somebody to go with. I know you know your way around. I was in Brooklyn.
Okay. I just want to go for one particular reason.
Right.
To eat some food and get some haze. Smoke some haze. You feel me?
Listen, I got some right here.
You got some haze?
Haze.
Official?
Right here.
Don't tell me that.
I got it from the dispensary up here.
Oh, no, that's not the haze.
So it's not the real. It ain't the street. See, I
got you. Say no more. Say no more. We're not even going to you know what I mean?
Right.
What's understood, yeah. But that haze puts you in the mood. You get hazed up and then go in the studio. You know, you might eat a lot, but it's gonna it's gonna give you a vibe. So I might have to make sure we figure that out.
Yeah, I need like a good when I'm going to the studio. I need like a good like upper. I don't like that shit that's just gonna put you down. Like,
it's not a down.
Dumb high.
It's a mellow. Right. You know what I mean? Mellow. Right. But I personally feel that you have it, right? But you paint your picture based on what you see other people's picture look like. So you say, this one did that, and that worked for them. So you'll try to do something similar, and it doesn't work for you. Or the other person got a little more attention from doing it than you did. I don't feel like you have sat down and come up with creative ideas to get people to dig you and feel your energy. Right. Now, whenever you have a product, right, 90% of your budget is going to marketing and promotion.
Right.
You heard that?
I'm listening.
So, say you spend $1,000 in making a song and a video. That should only be 10% of your budget. You should be spending a whole lot of money putting that song in front of people's faces. Right. Whether that's you getting outside, shaking people's hands and kissing babies like a politician, and doing it in a way to where it doesn't compromise your integrity.
Right.
Or that's paying somebody that's on the internet and putting together these internet campaigns. Remember, you spent $1,000. So that means you should have $9,000 invested into that 1,000.
Right.
You feel me?
Makes sense, definitely.
Or at least be able to have that 9. You might find a way to where you only have to spend another 1,000, but that other 8 should be accessible if you have to.
Right.
Because once your first couple dollars run out, you're gonna want to see these big returns, and the only thing that you get big returns in is drugs.
Right.
Drugs, you get 300% in certain situations of profit. Excuse me. But anything else in corporate America, shit, 20% is a great day. Am I correct, Conrad? 20% is a great day. No, like that's wow. Let me dump the profit back in. You understand what I'm saying? But 5%, 10%, you can't be mad at that. So that means off of $1,000, you're only making what, $50?
Right.
And that's great in business. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just come up with you have to have a different perspective when it comes to that other side. Creating the music, you dope.
Right.
I honestly would love to see you in a situation to where you can do studio 24/7, 7 days a week. Because I know you, the way you work and the way I've seen you work, you'll come up with some crazy like shit if you ain't have nothing else to worry about.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. I always said that, like, I felt like I'd never been able to like tap in to that real like
you got
artist
so many
mode.
Other stresses and
yeah,
worries. Yeah,
like,
I can.
You know what I mean? And it's like even with everything I be going through, and like people be surprised, like I be going through the worst, but that be the time when I be making like some of the best music, like, and it be like sometimes I get to the point where I be so stressed out that I don't even want to go to the studio, and that'll be when I be like, nah, I gotta go, like. I gotta get back in the studio. I don't care. Like it might take me a whole month to get back in there, but I gotta go.
So imagine if you was going every day,
right?
Hearing different sounds, and you know what I'm saying, being able to go and whatever zone you want.
Artists.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to do.
And I'm not just talking about the rappers. I'm talking about musicians.
Yeah. I don't even like doing features with. I like doing features with like R&B artists and stuff like that.
There you go. You got an R&B sound. I heard it. You and Corey used to make some dope shit.
Yeah, man. I miss Corey, man.
Yeah, son.
Shout out to Corey.
Nah, ain't no shout out to Corey.
That's my homie.
No, son.
Doing her thing on the barber tip.
When I see her, son, it's on, son. We got forever beef. Nah, that's my girl. You know that.
Right.
That's my homie. You know, we went to war together.
Right.
Yeah, and she got a mean hand right now. I see it.
I know she owed me a cut, man. She told me when she come back to the city.
She told me the same thing. Let's see if she stands on that. We're gonna make sure she stands.
Yeah, we gotta pull up order.
Yeah, but 2024. If you thinking about changing your brakes in your car, don't worry about it.
Right.
Like let them shits go because you shouldn't be using them anyway.
Okay, so
yeah, son. Yeah, it's because what's going on right now in the city, it's a lot of potential, it's a lot of energy, but it's being suppressed.
Right.
If we can just turn that shit up a little bit, it's gonna be major as long as everybody moving with the same goal. You feel me? We like I would love to see a year of Harrisburg artists really grinding together. We don't even have to make music. If you got a situation over there, yo, I got a situation over here. You want to be a part of it or what? You know, I'm doing a show here.
Where you see me at the other day?
I got you. I appreciate the support, Chip. I appreciate that.
That's my guy, man.
Yeah, son. I appreciate that. But imagine if we all rolled together. Now, you're not going to be able to get all yeses. And we got to respect that as men.
Right.
You got to respect a no just as well as you respect a yes. But imagine if that's what we doing. Imagine if that's what we really focused on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Forget all the hate shit, forget all the sucker shit, the catty shit. Like, come on, man. You feel me? Like, come on. But Lord willing, that's what we're going to see this year. you know what we doing quietly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my door is always open, and even in the situations with the marketing promoting, my phone rings, champ.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't be in your way not wanting to call first.
I respect that.
Yeah, son. Like that's petty shit. I'm not one of them niggas that's counting how many times you call me before I'll call you back. Like if I don't answer my phone, I'm busy.
Right.
And sometimes I'm busy with family. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make time for that. But it ain't never no forget you or I don't do the sucker shit. So call my phone.
Right.
Call my phone. And be like, yo, Cole, I'm trying to put this campaign together. Can you sit down and help me? Or give me some suggestions or some advice?
Hold you to that, man.
Come on. Are you serious?
I already know though.
Right.
You did it before.
Right.
So I can't.
And I do it all the we can be sitting outside and I start going in. I do it. It ain't nothing. Right. Like that's what I'm feeling.
That's one thing I could say about you, man. Though ever since you met me, you always just said, "Hey, man, even if I don't directly work with you, I'm gonna still give you as much game as I can."
Right.
That's why anytime you hit me up, what do? I pull up on you because I respect that. You don't get too many people that'll do that for you.
It's I'm not here to sell you a bunch of shit.
Right.
You feel me? You like we see each other all day. I'm not gonna treat you like you my fan. A lot of niggas treat everybody like you're my follower or my fan. Right. No, man. We talk. We shake hands. What's going on? You feel me? Right. Even when I was selling drugs, I treated everybody like I was Target or Walmart with great customer service.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm selling you a drug with a smile on my face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
Back.
Right. How you doing? What's going on? You know, to the point to where when I was selling drugs, champ, I had access to everybody's crib.
Right.
I don't have to be on the corner. And I was giving you great service. I'll be there in 15 minutes. I'm there in about 17 maybe at the most.
Right.
But you know what that is. You feel me? But you got to apply that same mindset to every business. Every business. So I left the drugs alone a long time ago. And I applied that same mindset to commercial cleaning. I applied that same mindset to management, managing artists. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like anything and everything. Customer service. You'll have a high price, right? You might tax somebody, but if your customer service is A1,
right,
they'll never complain. They'll give. They're gonna pay you a high price and give you a tip.
Right.
You feel me? But if you have a high price, even if your product is okay and your customer service is trash, I'll go somewhere else.
Right.
I'll go somewhere else and chase that taste or chase that I might find that product somewhere else, even though you got the best product. But I don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give you my money. And a lot of people don't understand that. Even as a rapper, you got to keep that in mind, shit. You got to keep that in mind. Find yourself 100 people that support you that'll spend $10 a month and give them the most you can and still be able to make a profit for that $10 a month.
Right.
You feel me? 100 people, $10 a month, that's $1,000. Yeah. If you can give them $750 worth of shit and keep that $250,
right,
and make sure they get the most out of it, or even if you keeping $750 and whatever the case may, just give them the most for their buck.
Right.
And a lot of people are stingy. They want to give you the least amount of love. You know what I'm saying? The least amount of energy for your buck. So just keep that in mind, champ. Keep that in mind.
Actually.
But listen, what's next? What's coming up? You shooting in New York.
Yeah, I'm going back.
You're investing in self. What's next though? What's next for Rell Rap? And the name is crazy too.
Branching out, yeah, man. Yeah. Ever since the beginning, man.
You might have to start putting out some more merch.
Yeah,
gotta start putting that name out there.
I recently just bought like all the equipment to start making my own stuff, man.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I'm trying. I just need to get with a designer. I want a better logo and all that stuff.
Okay.
But as far as music wise, like, yeah, I got more music I'm about to start pushing, but I'm about to start pushing it more though. Like, and I know I've been saying that shit, but like, nah, even down to me going up to New York, like it all been like music related. Just like I'm going up there trying to meet people. Like I said, my homie had a meeting with Atlantic Records, and I went with him though. And like while he was in there in that meeting, guess what I was doing? Outside that meeting, I was trying to meet people. Like I met a dude. He was in the marketing department. I met interns there, or whatever. Just tried to exchange social media with people. I said, man, listen, this is my first time in New York, man. I ain't never been here in my life. Like, and I told myself before I leave here, I'm gonna meet somebody that work at Atlantic Records. You feel me?
Gotcha. So
and,
look,
and that's what I did.
I'm gonna give you a small piece of advice.
Right.
That will go a long way. So if somebody walk you through a door, make sure you have a firm understanding of what that person expects from you and what you expect of that person.
Right.
Because in certain situations, if somebody walk you through the door, you shouldn't say nothing or do nothing. You should just sit there and listen.
Right.
But then certain people, they walk you through a door because they want you to do exactly what you said you just did.
Right.
But you got to know who you're dealing with.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's just, I'm not saying don't say nothing, but just make sure the person that you walking through that door with, you know who they are and what they expect of you. Because certain people, certain doors, regardless of what, you need to just sit down and soak it up.
Right.
You feel me? And don't say nothing.
No, I get what you're saying, but like I said, that was a situation where I was just sitting in the lobby.
No, I got you.
Waiting on him.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Do
man,
you.
before I just sit here, all these people walking past.
Yeah, say what's up.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
right.
What
Say
the
what's
hell?
up.
I ain't just drive all the way up here for nothing.
Yeah, because you never know. That music might come across they desk and they remember your face when you just being in the lobby.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
right. I got you.
Exactly.
But just have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Just have an understanding of who you walking through that door with.
Right.
Because that can create some hate. That can create some jealousy. That can create a lot of different things. And then when it comes to the loyalty standpoint,
right.
If you walk through the door with me and you squad with me, and now you going over there, you just dealing with anyone and everyone,
right?
I'm like, nah, champ.
Yeah, nah, I get what
you feel me. Like,
right.
Nah, champ. Like, we stick to what we doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just, yo, we up here grinding.
Yeah, that's how I looked at it.
Yeah,
like, man, I'm trying
you.
to make a situation right. But you got to understand, though, at the same time, he walking into the meeting with the same intentions, you know what I mean, for me as well, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if
it's just the way you, all right, so the industry is not in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. At all. Right? Right? So the artists here don't get the life lessons of how to move in the industry and how to move around these sharks and vultures.
Right.
Right? So loyalty is a big thing, because just like a pimp going put pressure on a female to leave whoever she with, or I'm not even gonna say a pimp, just how a man gonna, you can know she got a man, but you're gonna apply a little pressure just to see if she'll bite a little bit. Dudes, that's what's called pimping in the industry. Dudes gonna do the same thing.
Right.
They want to test your loyalty. Somebody will come and be like, yeah, you fuck with them, but yo, we really fuck with you. Come down to the studio, yada yada yada, and they'll do it just to get you away from them, with no intentions on really putting any type of energy into you. You know what I'm saying? It's a strategic move, probably to weaken them in certain areas, because they focus on something completely different. Like, stick to your folks, stick to your grind, mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like the streets, you're not gonna deal with everybody. You know what I mean? We'll say what up to people with no intentions on doing any business with them. Yeah. Just a little jewel, champ. I know I'm a little long-winded sometimes, but
I ain't even look at it that way, honestly.
Nah, I got you. But yo, I'm here. I appreciate you for coming through. I pray that you never stop your pursuit of this hip hop thing, this thing we love. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
With a passion.
Yeah. I feel, with everything that's going on, we'll probably be next to each other a little more than usual. You feel me?
Right.
So let's see what we can do.
Let's go up there, man.
Oh yeah.
Show me around up there.
I don't even know the city like I used to, but we can definitely move around. That's not a problem.
Right.
Yeah, that's not a problem. But good looking. We're gonna have to bring you back when you dropping something. Absolutely. Or it's dropping your next project and have you promoted a little bit. Yeah, but I appreciate you. You hear me?
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me.
I pray that you all enjoyed the interview. Rell. Actually, Rell, do me a favor before you leave.
Shout out my handle.
Yes. Absolutely. Very, very, very important, Rell.
At Rell Rap 717.
That's everything.
Every platform.
Every platform.
Facebook is Rell Cornelius, but if you put Rell Rap 717, it's still gonna pop up.
Okay. What about Is your music on all streaming platforms?
Yes,
It is.
it's under Rell Rap. Like I said, I got like 4 different singles out right now. Dreams to Reality, A Wonderful Feeling. I got Most High, and I got a single called Marathon out. Go check for all of them, man. They all.
Okay.
If you want to hear some good music from me, I feel like you'll become a fan just off those first couple songs I released. And I got way more music on the way, so just tap in.
Got you. Real Rap Rell on all digital platforms. Go check them out. And I'm going to say, do me a favor. Love life, live long, and be free.
Facts.